Miyajima is a holy island, so there are many temples and shrines. I will guide you to the places you can't miss amongst all of them. The first one is the Daiganji Temple, located right next to the Itsukushima Shrine. It is interesting that there is a Buddhist temple right next to a Shinto shrine. Daigan means great wish in Japanese. The great wish being to protect the Itsukushima shrine. The Daiganji temple was entrusted with the maintenance of the Itsukushima shrine until the order of separation between Shinto and Buddhism in 1868. It is said that the temple has existed since the 800s. The Roman Gate, which is the main entrance to the Daiganji temple, houses the neon statues that guard the entrance to the temple. In fact, these neon statues were once placed at the Neon Gate of the Itsukushima Shrine. Neo is originally a Buddhist deity, but the fact that he guards the entrance of the Itsukushima Shrine showed that Buddhism and Shinto have really merged. Even today, in the Daiganji temple, the Komainu, who are Shinto guard dogs, guard the entrance of the Buddhist temple. The main hall of the Daiganji temple is located here. The main deity here is Benzaiten, the goddess of music, wisdom, and wealth. Benzaiten was originally also enshrined in the Itsukushima shrine until the order of separation between Shinto and Buddhism. It used to be a completely hidden statue, but now you can see it once a year on June 17th. The main building is rather plain, isn't it? In fact, until the separation order, the Senjukaku and the five-story pagoda that are located opposite of the Itsukushima shrine, which you will see later, were also part of the Daiganji's territory. The present main hall used to be a monastery for monks. Until the Edo period, people used to pass under the Otori Gate by boat, disembark on the beach near the Daiganji temple, wash themselves in the bath behind the Daiganji temple, change clothes in the monks' monastery, which is now the main hall, and rest before visiting the Itsukushima shrine. Thus, the old entrance to the Itsukushima shrine is now the exit. Just below the roof of the main hall, you will find this. It is a 1/25th scale model of the Kintai-kyo Bridge in Iwakuni, Yamaguchi Prefecture, that was built for display at the Paris World Exposition in 1900. It was completely washed away by a typhoon in 1950, but it is said that thanks to this model, it could be rebuilt in its original form. Following the order of the separation of religions, Buddhist statues and objects that actually belong to the Itsukushima shrine, the five-story pagoda, and other items are now stored and displayed at Daiganji temple. A little higher up the mountain of the Daiganji temple is the Tahoto, a two-story pagoda that is 15 meters high and is said to have been built in 1523. It can be observed well from a distance. The five-story pagoda, which is visible from the ferry, and the Itsukushima shrine, as it was built on a hill, is very beautiful. It is one of the 22 five-story pagodas in Japan. It has never collapsed and has only been repaired since its construction in 1407. Unfortunately, it is not open to the public, and the Buddhist statues that were once enshrined there have been moved to the Daiganji Temple. Next to the five-story pagoda is the Toyokuni Jinja Shrine, also known as Senjo-kaku. Toyotomi Hideyoshi ordered the construction of a building in 1587, where they could read sutras to warriors killed in battle. But Hideyoshi died before the whole was completed, and so it is unfinished. Originally built to be a Buddhist site, it became a shrine dedicated to Toyotomi Hideyoshi and was given the name of Toyokuni Shrine. It is also called Senjo-kaku, which means 1,000 tatami pavilion, because there are 857 tatami mats on the floor. From the 17th century, it seems to have been a place of exchange for people who wanted to enjoy some coolness during the summer, and we can see the names of kabuki actors of the time on the big pillar. This hall is now part of the Itsukushima Jinja Shrine. When you look at the hall from the inside, the front is open on the side of Itsukushima Shrine, isn't it? The original idea was to connect the hall with the Itsukushima Shrine from here. I wonder what this place would have looked like if Hideyoshi had been able to complete it during his lifetime. Mount Misen, which is also part of the World Heritage Site, is a sacred mountain rising 535 meters above sea level in the center of Miyajima. It is said that the inscribed characters as well as the shapes of the megaliths in the area around the summit are the foundation of the mountain's cult. It is also said that in 806, when Kukai, a monk of great importance in Japanese Buddhism, stopped at Miyajima in search of sacred ground, he named the mountain on the island Misen because it resembled Mountain Shumisen, a mountain that rises at the center of the Buddhist worldview. A building was later constructed for Buddhist practice. Since then, Mount Misen has been an object of worship, and it still retains its natural virgin forest. The main hall, located near the top of the Mount Misen, is said to have been built by Kukai in 806 for ascetic practices. Next to it is the Reikado, where the flame that Kukai lit for his ascetic practices is still burning. This is the unquenchable flame. It is said that it has never been extinguished for 1,200 years. It is said that if you drink holy water boiled with this flame, you will be cured of all disease. The peace flame in Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park was also lit from here. This is the holy flame. This unquenchable flame is also a sacred place for lovers. It is said that If two people pray for their burning feelings to be eternal like this flame, their wish will come true. There is an observatory at the top of the mountain from where you can see mountains of Shikoku and the islands of the Seto Inland Sea on a clear day and enjoy a wonderful 360-degree panorama. There are 3 routes through which you can reach the top of Mount Misen. The first is a 15 minutes aerial cable car ride from Momijidani Station, which runs behind the Itsukushima Shrine through Momijidani Valley. Get on the cable car and get off at Shishi-Iwa Station. From there, it takes 30 minutes to walk to the top. This is the easiest way to get there. The second route is to take the mountain path next to Momijidani Station of the cable car. It takes about an hour and a half to reach the top of Mount Misen by foot. The third route is to go past the back of the Daiganji Temple next to the Daishoin Temple. It takes about 2 hours of walking to reach the top from here. If you take this route, be sure to wear comfortable walking shoes and don't forget to bring a drink. When visiting Miyajima, most people only go to the Itsukushima Jinja Shrine, but there are so many other things to see and do as you have seen. I highly recommend you to take your time to visit this beautiful island, but be sure to check the ferry schedules for the return trip. Ideally, you should spend the night in Miyajima and go for a walk in the morning and evening when it is quieter. See you in the next episode.